What up, Facebook, YouTube, if you guys are there? We are going today to talk about a special service and a special software and tool that can help you to almost instantly send out thousands of emails to business owners legally. And I'm going to show you and talk about some of the strategies and the tools on how to do that today. But if you guys are hopping on, here's essentially why we're getting into it, because a lot of digital marketers, a lot of agency owners are looking to always get more clients. It was really funny. I made a post that asked, hey, who wants to get more clients without wasting time or money on actually going out and getting those clients? And every single person said me. There was someone was like, yes, everybody. Who doesn't? But the challenge is that when I started building my business, when I started building my agency, I was there slaving away, sending text message after text messages, call after call. My partner was going in and talking to people door to door, right? We were doing all of these things that we thought were effective, and they could be effective if you did them enough. But the problem is that we were doing them all by hand. We were doing them all us individually, and we weren't leveraging other people. We weren't leveraging what we call software sales systems, other tools to be able to help us do that. And that's essentially what I'm going to share today, and that's what I'm going to talk about, and how you can leverage some of these things to be able to do that. Because what a lot of people don't realize about building a business is that a business is always built on new business. A business is always built on the amount of clients that are coming in. A lot of businesses get fat and happy, or a lot of people like to brag about the amount of retainers or about the people that they have, on monthly recurring revenue, and I think that that's always fantastic. Right. And that is something that our agency is shooting for, in terms of to have a high retainer rate. However, what we also understand is that in order to be able to get those retainers, in order to be able to keep those retainers, in order to be able to get that number high enough, we're always going to have to consistently be going out there and prospecting. We're always going to have to be going out there consistently looking for new clients. If you think about the best college coaches, right, and here in America, right, football or American football, basketball, some of these best coaches, they win the championship. They win the championship on Monday, and then literally on Tuesday, they are out the next day recruiting. They are out the next day prospecting. They're out the next day looking for their next client, right, their player, to be able to join their team, their roster, right? And so for you always need to have systems in place so that you are building your business with a new influx of clients. Here's the challenge, though. I mentioned at the beginning, I was out there, and I was literally, when we started out, one of the first things that we did is we went through and we would look up the people's information on the website, right? Then we would cross-reference it on their own website. And then we would actually take out our cell phones, our personal ones. We would text them, right? Or we would call them individually with our phone. And then what would happen is we would literally do that one by one with every prospect. And it would take us sometimes 2-3 hours to get through a few, through 20, 30, 40 numbers, because we had to go on manually look up the information. We had to go in and manually type in type in the text. We had to go and manually do everything. And then I had this big epiphany, this big realization that we didn't actually have to be the ones doing all of this, that we didn't actually have to be the ones who were hitting the buttons, who were sending the messages, that they were actually ways that you could leverage a tool. There were ways that you could leverage a software to be able to actually do that. And when we realized that, all of a sudden, our level of output went from a few tens, right? 20, 30, 40 outreaches a day to literally hundreds of outreaches every single day. And when you do this and you do it consistently, well, all of a sudden you can start to create sales conversations consistently. You can start to generate more sales pitches. You can start to generate all the things that are required for you to have clients, you can actually start to do. So Gary, Rachel, what's going on? Thank you for hopping on here. I'm going to share this out to a couple of places to make sure that more people can see it, but I'm going to ask you, Mateo, what's going on, that if you guys can help us with the likes and the loves, just because we are trying, our mission and our goal right now, guys, is to help 1,000 business owners and 1,000 marketers create the business and the life of their dreams. And the way that we're going to do that is through software sales systems, by helping them to leverage technology and by helping them to leverage these tools so that they don't have to be the one manually building their business. They can actually focus on providing real value to the community and real value to their clients. And so if you guys want to be one of the 1,000, what I ask is just that you likes and loves always help. If you guys want to try out the software that I'm going to be talking about today, just drop an emoji and I will follow up with you and get you the link to the software. We actually have designed a series of tools that we call the software sales systems that will allow you to generate clients, will allow you to follow up with them, will allow you to actually engage them, and then find out which ones are actually interested, which ones are excited, so that you can actually pitch and prospect the right types of people. So that's really what we're going to talk about. Let's see here. I want to go out and I still need to get this thing shared out. So guys, if you feel like any of these sales trainings are valuable, make sure that you turn on notifications, and then make sure that you guys likes and loves always help out, because it lets Zuckerberg, good old Zuckerberg, know that this is not a crappy video. And when we're starting over, we're starting from scratch, right, is really what we're doing. So let's dive into it and what we talked about in terms of diversifying, or really not even really diversifying, but really honing in on your prospecting, and utilizing and leveraging different tools to make sure that you are constantly prospecting the right way. And so what I mean by that is that you can walk into countless businesses, you can knock on tons of doors, you can do all that stuff. However, the best thing that you could actually do is to actually create a system and create an automated way for this to be able to actually happen. So let's go ahead and let's talk about it. I'm going to share my screen over here so that you guys can see that, and we're going to dive into it. And what's great about it is that you can actually utilize a tool, right? It was really crazy, because there was this moment where one of my partner came to us and he said, hey, like, I know we're sending out these individual emails, I know we're sending out these individual text messages. There's actually this system and there's actually this tool where what you can do is you can click a few buttons and then it'll automatically send out the emails for you. And I was like, well, yeah, like, isn't that what like an active, campaign can do or something like that? And he's like, well, actually what it can do is it can go out, find the business owners, and then go out and email them for you. And I was kind of blown away, because it seemed like that was always the hardest part of things, was going out and finding who were these people that we can contact. And so here in RoboContact, it actually makes it really, really simple. And this is actually a tool that's in our $1 agency accelerator. And this is part of this is the first step in the software sales system. And you'll notice here that what you can do is you can actually just enter in any niche or any industry that you want, and it's going to search Google Maps and go out and find those businesses. And it's really, really incredible, because you literally can enter in a city and a industry, and it will go out and find those people for you. So let's go out and let's see. I want let's see, personal trainers in Chicago, right? In Chicago. So let's see. I'm going to do location. Now let's do. I think we're going to do dentist, right? Let's do dentist, okay? And let's do location, and I'm going to do Chicago, Illinois. And then I want to put some other locations around here. So where else? I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna go Chicago suburbs. I'm gonna go that, and then let's do this. Let's go Arlington Heights. Okay, we got Arlington Heights. There we go. And now I can add another location here if I want to. So let's throw a third location. We can do Berwyn. Okay, let's do Berwyn, Illinois. I'm gonna make this a little bigger so you guys can see. We can do, let's do one more location. Why not? Let's do Bolingbrook. Whoops. All right, so this is gonna be the last one. So Bolingbrook, Illinois. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna do personal trainer. Okay. I'm going to do, now this is the industry, and what it's going to do is it's going to search the keywords on Google Maps, right? And Google Maps is Google is really pushing their maps as a way to be able to get all the business owners on there, because what you'll know is that on search, right, when people search and they ask Siri on their phone, it'll actually pull up only the local places, right? So if they're like, hey, find me a personal trainer in Bolingbrook, right? Then it'll actually only search the Google Maps. And so that's why this is a really, really good place to be able to draw from, okay? Now we have in here different ones. So it says contact group. We have different ones. So what you can do is you can actually set up messages and different messages. And what it'll do is it can send the email and fill out the contact us form. It can actually only send the email when the form is not submitted, or it can send the email only, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'm actually going to send this to Zapier, because what we can do is we can actually upload those later. So let's go ahead and let's search, and we're going to hit OK. And then all of this, what it's going to do is it's going to start running them. Now, what I can do is I can actually, let's take a look over here at our campaigns. Okay. And so if I look over here, and we've got this one right here, it's still running, right? But you'll see that over in the last few seconds, let's see if it grabbed anybody. It's literally been just a few seconds, so we'll see if it grabs anybody. But now what I can do is I can go out and take all of these. So let's say that we've got, let's see, these other fitness ones, okay? Let's go into our campaigns. And what I want to do is I want to grab our other fitness searches, and boom. So we're going to do that. And so we got them over here. And so you'll notice what it does is it'll actually pull. Now right here it pulled 3, okay, because it looks like these are the 3 that it pulled, and it gave me their website. So I can click here and I can have their website, which is great. I can go right there. It'll take me to the website. There's their phone number, okay, and it actually sent out, they didn't have an email or a form on there, so it looks like we're going to have to contact them individually. All right. So let's talk about the next part of the software sales system, which is actually text in bulk. And you'll notice here that what we can actually do is we can actually take these contacts out of RoboContact, right? We can actually take these contacts out of RoboContact. It's funny, I named it dentist, but then I searched for personal trainers. Okay, so check this out right here. I've got 496 leads that it's found so far, okay? So you'll notice all of them here. And what it can do is if I go down here and I hit process, okay, then it's going to go out and it's going to find all the emails and it's going to submit all the contact forms, all right? And so what we can do here is we can actually do that. And that's probably, this is the button that I'll do. And if I hit that button, right, it'll process them. So I'm going to go here and just make sure that we have some different things set up. So what's nice is that you can actually change where it's coming from. So I just want to make sure that we're sending it from the right email. And so if I go in here and I say, I'm going to go in profile list. I'm just going to delete one of those to make sure that we're good. Let's see, email configuration, Gmail, disconnect. Which one is it going to be? So let's disconnect that. And I can just set it up with my Gmail account, which is really, really cool. So let's do this. Text in bulk. I don't want to give them that one. Let's give them, let's do a different one. Okay, well, I don't remember my passwords ever. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're actually going to get these into a different place. I want to show you how easy it can be to even text them, right? So if we want, you can just hook up your Google account and you can send them away. But I want to send them from a specific email and I don't want to send them right now. So from that email, The profile was deleted. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to export these leads. Okay. I'm going to export the CSV and I'm going to throw them all into, so this is actually going to be, well, did I download it? No, I didn't. Export CSV, and this is going to be fitness Chicago results. Okay. Now what I can do is if I go over here, I can look in my lists, and then do I have a personal trainer Chicago list? I do. So I can go in here, and then I can actually upload these right in here. So let's go in, and I'm going to import contacts. Oh, it's not that one. Upload lead list. I'm going to choose the file. I'm going to take the one that we just did right there. I'm not going to validate it. I'm just going to click store and import, and they're actually going to validate all of these numbers for me. So check this out. So what's going to happen is they're going to take all this information, and then it's going to go through, and this is an amazing tool for text outreach, right? And the ability to okay, I think it's working. Let's see here. So let's go personal trainer one, and let's see if we got any new ones in there. Okay. So total 177, so it looks like it's still uploading. Let's click this, and let's click store and import. And we'll wait. Okay. So now what I want to kind of talk about, this particular tool, what it'll allow us to do is it'll allow us to actually go out and instantly text these people, or allow us to go out and instantly call these people. So let's see here. I can actually find which ones are the cell phones. If you look over this little button, it'll tell me which ones are cell phones. So if I click that, it'll only show me the cell phones. You'll see here that the green are the valid mobile ones. And so we actually messaged these people before. So let's see what happened. Okay. So let's see. So we said, okay, so they didn't respond. Okay. So let's just move on, and it'll actually pull up the the conversation here. So they didn't respond either. Let's see who responded. Somebody had to respond. Okay. Let's see. We had 2 messages. Let's do it for this one. Okay, boom, hi. Okay, so here's who are you? Oh, so sorry. So this was from the 15th. So now I can go back into here, and I can instantly text all of these people all at once, or I can go in here and respond. So sorry for the delayed response. Our company is called HD Marketing. If you have 15 minutes, I can give you a call and tell you how we help. Let's see, who is she? How we help fitness professionals get more clients. Let's just say that. And let's text her. So I can text her that way, right? And boom, there she is right there. Okay. So now let's see, all right, what this person said. Personal training by D. So okay, so she didn't respond. We said, hi, is this D'Angela, right? So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to say, hey, D'Angela, I was just checking in to see if you were taking on more clients. And I'm going to send that, okay? Now with this goal is just to really start conversations, right? It's really what we're trying to do here. Is we're trying to start conversations. So let's see what happened here. And let's see what happened here. If we got any more. Okay, so boom, we got a bunch more text phone numbers in here. All right, so let's take a look at, I want to see the entire list. Okay, and let's go. And what I want to show you is how now I can text all these people. All right, so I haven't texted any of these people, okay, down here. So I'm going to select from here. I'm going to select all of these, okay? And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to start the conversation, okay? I'm just going to open the conversation in a really easy way. So I'm just going to go back, and then now what I can do is I can go up here and I'm going to click SMS, okay? And I can click hi, is this? And then I can actually put in their name, right? Which is really, really nice. I can actually, hi, is this? And I'm going to do that, right? Boom. I think the last time I screwed it up. Hi, is this company name? And we're going to put it like that, okay? And then I'm going to select a phone number, and we're going to send it now. And we're going to click send. That's going to cost me 26 cents to send out those messages, okay? It just cost me out 26 cents to send out those messages. Now what I can do, though, is I can go in and I can hop in here, and I've now got my inbox of everything that's going on. So look at this. Call my office, please. Who is this from? Who is this? Who is this? Dan needs to call this person, okay? So Dan needs to call this person. How do I get this to Dan? So check this out. So then I'm gonna go here, and now I just got a lead, and y'all ain't gonna take it, because I'm gonna take it. Then we're gonna go there, and I'm gonna send that to Dan the man. And then, so now we got a lead. Look at that. This was just a text message that I said, hey, is this? And then I said, is this their name? And then it said, who's this? Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Dan, here's a lead for you. Financial advisor. Ding, ding, ding. All right. So that's good. Okay. So we got another lead there. Guys, I haven't checked in with the stream in a little bit. So I don't know what's going on there. Anybody watching? Anybody getting any value out of this? Let me know. Let's talk about it. Michael, what's going on? Thanks for hopping on, dude. Well, who else is there? The rest of you guys, it doesn't tell me. Alexander, Ronald, what's going on, guys? If you guys have questions, throw it down there. But literally, it's this easy when it comes to contacting these people, okay? So I just sent out, you'll see I just sent out these messages here, and I have incoming. So this was today. Okay, this was the guy I sent to Dan, right? Okay, boom. So then I have this one. Okay, let's see what happened here. So these are from the 15th. So I haven't even been managing this like I should have, right? So this is high. So this is personal trainers, Chicago customized personal training. So let's see. Let's see here. Hey guys, are you taking on any more clients? Let's just keep it. Let's just keep the conversation rolling, right? All right, so that was then. Let's see here. What happened here? Who's this? 224. So literally what I'm doing is I'm just going through and I see. So CW Physique. It didn't have the company name. Ah, that's funny. So let's see. Are you guys taking on more clients? And all I'm doing is I'm just going through and re-engaging with these people because it's been a little while, right? What I'm trying to do is to get them on a phone call, right? That's what I'm really trying to get them to do, is get them on a phone call. So this tool right here makes it so easy to be able to just go through and manage all these people. Okay, so here's all my messages. I can call people as well, right? So if I want to actually make these calls, it'll actually call them, and then this can actually record them so that you can go back and listen to your phone calls as well. So this tool is really just an incredible opportunity for people. Ronald says, where did I get the mobile numbers? So the mobile numbers, remember, came from RoboContact, right? And so I got all of these numbers out of here, and then from RoboContact, and then I uploaded them into my list here, and then that's how it was able to find them. Because text in bulk will actually go through and verify if it's a landline or if it's a mobile number as well. All right, guys, if you guys have questions about this, let me know. If you guys want to sample, you guys can actually try out both of these for $1 for a week, right? You guys can get RoboContact and send text in bulk plus 3 other softwares. It's part of our $1 agency accelerator, where you get all the softwares for 7 days to try it out. There's no catch. At the end of the 7 days, if you want to cancel, you cancel. If you want to keep them, you keep them. You can keep one, you can keep them all. But you get 7 days for $1 to go out there, and you can literally generate unlimited amounts of leads in here, right? So you can generate unlimited amounts of contacts and phone numbers. It's just a matter of now what you can do is you can utilize and leverage these systems to go out there and like create outreach for, like, the whole first part of this video is talking about how to like generate consistent prospects, right? The whole goal of this is really so that you constantly have an inflow of people to be able to do it. Now, here's the thing. You can do it the old school way, right? Here's the thing. You can go onto Maps, right? And you can go onto google.com, right? And you can do it the old school way, where literally you go in here and you search personal trainers in Chicago, okay? And you can do that. And what it'll do is it's going to come up, and there it is, Right Fit, okay? There's Right Fit right there. But what you'll also notice is that Right Fit, right, was also, they were in my personal trainer one, right? It's kind of funny. They were right here. So I found them, and now what you can do is you can go in here, put Right Fit LLC. Okay, it's not gonna. I've got to work to get to their. So there's their website. Let's go to their website. All right. So then I can go here. Now look there's their phone number right there. So I could take that phone number. Okay. I can go on here. I can see if there is a email address. There's usually some sort of contact info. Look at this, contact us. So it'll actually, the software will crawl the information, and it'll actually submit this contact form, right? Which is really, really cool. Or this email, look at this, email us. Ugh. It literally took me less time to get all 500 of my leads than it did to get this one. Or that's why we use RoboContact. Oh, look at that. It's up to 1,200. I found up to 1,200 people within these areas. And so now this is just an easy way for you to be able to generate these leads consistently. All right, what time is it? Guys, I got 9 minutes before my next call. So if you have any questions about how this stuff works or about the strategy, let me know. If you guys want to try out you want to try this out for $1, just comment an emoji, and I'll make sure that you get information to the access that. And you get all this plus 3 other softwares for $1. It's a pretty big steal for sure. What should I talk about now? But now, like the next part, which we're going to talk about, is that with these, well, now you can actually create follow-ups, right? You can actually create campaigns and sequences that you can put these people through, right? And now follow up with them once they're in here, right? You can create what's called an IVR, which is basically, let me show you an easier way to kind of see it. So let's do this right here. You can do create what's called an IVR, which is basically like a press 1 to talk to this, press 2 to talk to this, press 3 to talk to this. Here's what's even cool. If they call you back, you can actually have it go where it says, hey, John's a little busy. If you want to talk to him, press 1. Hector's a little busy. If you want to talk to him, press 2, right? It can actually redirect phone calls. It can do all of these different things. It can forward the call to one of your numbers. It's pretty powerful. All right, let me check, see if we have any other questions on my personal profile, because sometimes they get caught up there. Sven has just question marks. Yeah, he just has question marks. I don't know what the question marks are for. If you guys have questions, throw them down there. Otherwise, make sure that you turn on the notifications, okay? And that obviously that you like the Millennial Skills page, because this is where we're going to be doing more of the live videos, because I want to impact more people. So thank you for all the support and the help, guys. Our mission right now with these tools is to help 1,000 digital marketers create the business and the life of their dreams through software sales systems. And if you do this, you can, that whole idea of sitting on the beach with your laptop, making money, you can actually have that again. If you want it, or the idea of building something, a business, a real organization that doesn't necessarily rely on you doing every single thing, you can use these software sales systems. So that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to help. So if you want to get along the ride, if you want to join the cause, and you want to be here for this really rise of the digital marketer through these software sales systems, then make sure you like Millennial Skills. Obviously, the likes and the shares, the loves. Those things really, really help us as well. And then go join Chatbots 101 so that you guys can stay up on all the info as well. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have an amazing week. Talk to you later. Keep building. Get better every single day.